Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the latest news and trends in the crypto world. Today, we're diving into a hot topic, Pi Network's price recovery after its previous drop due to an issue with Bybit. Recently, reports surfaced that Pi Network surged by 33% in a single day after experiencing a drop following the so-called Bybit issue. At first glance, this might seem like a positive development, but we need to take a step back and analyze the bigger picture. Is this really a sign of Pi Network's strength and growth? Or is it just another example of market manipulation and temporary hype? In this video, we'll break it all down. Is this price increase sustainable? What really happened between Pi Network and Bybit? Who benefits the most from this price movement? What does this mean for Pi Network's long-term prospects? So, make sure you watch this video until the end because we're going to uncover some eye-opening facts behind this price action. 1. 33% price surge. Recovery or just an illusion? A 33% price surge in a single day might sound exciting, but in the crypto space, such extreme price swings are often a red flag rather than a green light. In most cases, rapid price increases don't reflect a project's real value, but are rather the result of market speculation. Investors often experience FOMO, fear of missing out, and start buying in large numbers, causing prices to spike. But the real question is, does Pi Network have solid reasons to sustain this price surge? If we look at past examples, many crypto projects have experienced sudden price booms, only to crash even harder. One of the most infamous cases is Terra Luna. Its price skyrocketed at one point, but once the project failed, the price collapsed completely. So, before we celebrate this 33% jump, we need to ask, is this driven by real utility and adoption, or is it just another bubble waiting to burst? 2. The Bybit issue. Why so secretive? One of the biggest mysteries in this whole situation is what actually happened between Pi Network and Bybit. Reports simply mention that Pi Network's price dropped due to an issue with Bybit, but there's no clear explanation of what really happened. This lack of transparency raises some serious concerns. Was it a technical problem? A regulatory issue? A deliberate market manipulation? Without detailed clarification, this kind of vague information can be used to spread market speculation. And when speculation dominates, price movements become more about hype than actual value. If there was a real problem with Bybit, Pi Network's team should have issued an official and transparent statement explaining the situation. If they haven't done that, we have every reason to question whether there's more to this story than what's being told. 3. Who really benefits from this price increase? Now, let's get into the real question. Who benefits the most from this price movement? In the crypto world, prices are often controlled by whales, large investors who hold massive amounts of an asset and can manipulate the market to their advantage. A sudden 33% price increase might not indicate renewed investor confidence. Instead, it could be a classic case of pump and dump. 1. Pump. Large investors artificially push the price up, creating excitement and attracting new retail investors. 2. Dump. Once the price is high enough, these whales sell off their holdings, causing the price to crash while leaving retail investors stuck at the top. Who ends up suffering the most in this situation? Small investors who bought in at the peak, hoping for even higher gains. So before jumping in out of FOMO, ask yourself, are you investing based on solid research, or are you just following the hype? 4. Is Pi Network truly ready for real-world use? One of the biggest criticisms of Pi Network has always been its real-world usability. Pi Network was envisioned as a global digital currency that would be easy to use in daily transactions. But the real question is, how many merchants actually accept Pi as payment? If we compare it to other established cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is widely accepted as a store of value and used for transactions. Ethereum has a solid foundation with smart contracts and decentralized applications. But what about Pi Network? Does it have a well-established ecosystem? As of now, there are several challenges that Pi Network still faces. Slow and confusing KYC process, unclear trading mechanisms on official exchanges, lack of mainstream business adoption, Without a strong foundation, any price surge could just be a temporary wave rather than a long-term trend. Conclusion. Don't get trapped by short-term hype. After all these points, what can we conclude? A 33% price increase might sound exciting, but it could crash just as fast. The Bybit issue is still unclear, raising questions about transparency. This could be a classic case of whale manipulation. Pi Network's ecosystem is still underdeveloped, making its long-term value uncertain. Now, the question for all Pi Network holders, should you hold or sell? Or do you have a different opinion? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest crypto updates.